have averaged 24 degrees, with the weather generally remaining dry and sunny. Riccardo Patrese is arguably the most successful Italian F1 driver of all time, playing in 37 podiums between 1977 and 1993. Despite these podiums, he never actually won a world championship unlike Carlos Sainz, Gianni Verna and Alberto Ascari. In 1996, Michael Schumacher became the first German to win an Italian GP as part of a world championship. Since then, Heinz-Harald Frentzen, Sebastian Vettel and Nico Rosberg have also taken wins here. Monza is unanimously the Italian GP and races have been held at this circuit every year since 1950. The sole exception to this being 1980 with Imola. During the Monza test session.
Very close, very close. 4 drivers in the point nines. And a lot of them really strong, leading the championship as well, so I think they want to solidify that first place at the moment. That's crazy. 6 drivers in the point nines. That's almost half the grid within the same tenth of a second. That's crazy, actually. Can we make it 7 maybe? Maybe. People starting to tune in, I'm guessing, because soon it will be race time. Oh, a little slipstream from the CPI boys. I think that was... thought looked like blocking at first, but looks like it just was a slipstream. A lot of traffic on the final sector here as well, which won't be ideal for Mikkeler. Julian sets pole. Wow, what a lap. What a lap time that is. Rick is improving, or Mikkeler is improving. So at the moment it is in the ballpark of pole position. It is not enough, quite not enough yet, but he still has his final sector to go as well. Looks like it's up for second at least, unless he messed up a lot in that final sector. Ooh, that's close, that's so close, but it's not enough. It is not enough for pole. Yeah, it's crazy because the top 3 in the standings in this division is NLR, then IRT, and then CPI. And the top 6 are all split up into those 3 teams, so you can tell which teams are really going at it in this championship for the win. It's really close. I think they're separated by like 12 or something points as well, so Smalley Balls has retired, so he will not start any further up than 5th. Jarno might be knocking him down as well. Looks like he is. Looks like he's knocking all of them down, to be honest, because he's up to P1. Uli Olaf is not improving enough at the moment. Needs to find a lot of time in that final sector. Thomas is improving slightly. Oh, it's an NLR one too. He found a lot of time in that final sector, Olaf did. Oh, and Thomas goes up to 5th, splitting the CPI drivers as well. Great job from him. But yeah, NLR looking strong around this track. 1-2 in qualifying. Close quali, as to be expected around a track like this. So the race, we'll see how it pans out. Monza either it ends up being a long DRS train and no one can make a pass, or it tends to be one of the most craziest races on the calendar because the DRS is so strong and it's so easy to make a pass, you know, similar to Austria as well. So can play out in 2 different ways. It's gonna be interesting to see how it is, but it's gonna be NLR leading the way, so they're gonna be able to control it unless they get jumped at the start, of course. But ooh la la, it's go time. And It is a good start from Mikkeler. No, it's not. It looks like EOR keeping it 1-2, but Julian is going on the inside here. Different compounds. Julian on mediums, interesting. Most guys are on hard tires. Oh, there is contact though. There is contact. Smalley Balls and Jeroen, I think it was. I will call it. But so far, not a terrible start. As I say that, there is a big pile up in the back. But hey. Julian gotta make these moves early now as well, you know. With him being on the mediums. I think. Oh, there's some contact. And those two guys just gave a free ticket to Mikkeler to go up into P2. As well as Thomas to go up into P3. So the IRT and NLR driver kinda cost themselves slightly there. Smalley Balls has boxed as well, so he has not had a great start to this one. Question is now, does Mikkeler risk it, use some ERS just to get into that ERS, which is crucial? Or does he keep it like lay back to have enough ERS to defend? I would probably, if I was him, risk it, because that DRS is so strong that it's worth the risk, if that makes any sense. At the moment it looks like he's back in it. Not even the DRS, only like the toe is so powerful as well, so or slipstream or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, Julian dropping down to 4th again. Him and Ole Olaf having some issues. Yeah, that invited Thomas, as I said, as well into the final podium position. Seems to be a gap down between the two McLaren drivers, so the top 8 are still in a long train, but the rest are starting to fall off a bit. Looks like Tom is really under pressure here. From Jeroen. Is he gonna send it? Or is he not? So swapping places between the Alpine and the Ferrari. Oh wow, Ole Olaf has lost out here. This could be Tom's chance to get a move done. Does he have damage even? Maybe. No, it doesn't. It's just losing grip by the looks of it. And this is B-Thom's chance to get the move done here. Giroud seems to be really using ERS here. I don't know why. And I think that Uli Olaf is really in trouble here, if I'm being completely honest, because Bitham is close. Giroud is even closer. Marcus is also close. Could we have a triple overtake on the another driver here? Because they're all within 0.6 of a second on the guy. And he is... Man, this could be crazy, you know? Yeah, there's a double overtake at least. Nothing you could do there. And I think Jeroen gets both of them, to be honest. And is there any issues on Oli Olaf's car, or is he just struggling to find pace at the moment? He's trying to come back at him. And the top 4 have braked the gap quite a lot to the 5th place. So it's yeah, 2 different trains now. Top 4 and then 5th to 8th as well. So 2 quadrant squads, what do you call them? Driving around at the moment. Quadrant trains. Oh, Thomas going a bit wider. Could be a warning there. Tom got the move done on Jeroen. I think Jeroen made a mistake somewhere, which isn't ideal for him. Now Beatom is gonna be a bit under pressure because the DRS is so strong in this game. For me it's overly strong. People with no driving ability could easily stick with you just because the DRS is so strong. If that makes any sense. Even if someone is half a second slower in quali, half a second slower per lap, they could still stick with you easily just because the DRS is so strong, you know. It looks like Beatom and Uli Olaf is just swapping positions at the moment to stabilize their lead in their train. Ooh, we've got a 3rd train now incoming as well, with Shocks, Marriage, and these what? I think since it's so close, this is gonna come down a lot to warnings and penalties. Julian made a move for Mikkeler here, interestingly enough. Does he have the pace now to keep up with Jarno? Is the question. VSC. That's perfect for Julian. He could box now if he'd like to. But it might end before. Wait, what just happened here then? Who boxed? Thomas boxed for Milius, interestingly enough. What happened? Did something happen or? I missed it in any case, because... or did he want to box for Milius? I don't know. Anyways, he's quite far behind, so I think he had a wing change and everything. Marcus up to 5th now. Jeroen dropping down quite... He dropped down 2 positions on that straight. Margin also makes a move on the Alpine. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Some fighting going on here between Olaf and Mario. It is NLR in first, IRT in second, CPI in third in this race, and that's the exact same placement for the standings as well, so it cannot get closer than this at the moment. Oppa, 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 safety car. Safety car. And I think the NLR driver, Jorno, got a bit saved from that, you know. Because... I'm gonna tell you because. Why? Because he was flashing. His car was flashing. I don't know how much ERS the other guys were on, but... that red light was flashing for Jarno. And IRT driver is out, so that's not good for them whatsoever. They need all the points they could get for this title charge, and with the DNF here, they have one driver scoring 0 points, which is not ideal. But Julian here is gonna be... Wow, Jeroen going brave with soft tires. Julian is gonna be under pressure here on the hard tires. And I think that Mikkeler needs to get the move done quite quickly on Julian to be able to stick with Jarno. Because the hards are gonna take some time to get into temp and everything, I reckon, so we'll see. But yeah, as I mentioned earlier, that DNF for IRT is not ideal whatsoever. Now they got one man standing for them. Let's see when he decides to go weaving, which he shouldn't, because now he just gains more wear on his tires. You could do it in other ways. Those who knows, they know. Mick Killer gets a brilliant restart on Julian here. Already gonna go for the move most likely. Getting a great tow as well. Not enough though. Whoa, 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 what are you doing, guys? And Jarno has almost pulled the gap already. But I think it seems like Julian is using a lot of EORs to stick with him still. Which he kinda has to, otherwise he's screwed, but he's kinda forced to do it because he's on the hard tires, you know. Yeah, even like with the slipstream as well, you know. Julian is flashing. Julian is flashing already. He could not stick with him into the DRS. And now Rick has to push to get back into the DRS again of Jarno. Looks like he got it. Looks like he got it. So it's game on once again. And Julian is gonna be having issues because he's on hards, he's out of ERS by the looks of it. If you look at the flashlighting there, it's gonna be a difficult task for him, and I think a podium for him would probably be the best he could get at the moment. And he's out of the DRS there as well, so it's gonna be a sitting duck for Thom behind him as well. And Rick is actually all over Jarno now, finding some incredible pace on these medium tires. This should be an easy move for Thom. Looks like it is. I think it's gonna be a proper battle for the win here. Just gotta be careful so they don't end up costing themselves more than they deserve, if that makes any sense. And Julian, I feel sorry for the guy because the safety car kind of ruined his strategy. Yeah, then again, you gotta look at it from your point of view as well. Was it really that clever starting on mediums? Yeah, maybe it would have been if it was an earlier safety car, but yeah. Unfortunately for him, that wasn't the case this time. But yeah, now it's a double team here from CPI versus Jarno. He's in a CPI sandwich at the moment. Are they gonna try some team play somehow, maybe, to get a 1-2? Because I think if they somehow manage to get into the 1-2 position, it's gonna be very difficult for Jarno to make it work somehow. It looks like he's pushing. It looks like he's pushing. It looks like he's pushing. He's gonna go for the move. He is going for the move, and he gets in front of him before the braking point, and this is crucial. Crucial for CPI now. Now they could manage this race and try to bring home that 1-2, possibly, but it's far from over. 7 laps to go. But that overtake from Thom there was very, very crucial. And added on the chances of a CPI win, most likely. Is Jarno gonna try and get him back, is the question. I think he kinda has to, you know. I think he kinda has to, and it looks like he is. It looks like he is. But yeah, now it's about managing it for CPI here. Not do anything stupid. Try to manage the gaps relatively well so that Thom has a big enough gap to use ERS if needed, but not small enough to catch up to Rick or to Mick Killer if he would have gotten under a lot of pressure, if that makes any sense. We got Olaf also up into great helmet by design, by the way, from him. I'm a big fan of those kind of stuff, or those kind of things. Yeah, but he's back up to 5th, so a solid job from the NLR boys as well. Also scoring big points in this one at the moment. Sure, he just had his life Flash. Yeah, man, that was kind of scary, man. That would have been like, trust me, someone would have been sent to the corner of shame in our Discord server, that's for sure, if something would have happened there. Luckily it didn't, so. Oh, what is that sound? Bro, what is going on with my sound, man? A fucking shit game, man. Well, it looks like Olaf is under pressure by Julian, and they could even lose out here on the DRS almost. Not really though, but it's on the limit. On the limit though. Ooh, that's getting tight. He's going back at him. He is going back at him. Oh, a bit of contact there. I think those two had contacts in like the first or second lap as well, costing them a lot of position, so they don't seem to be best buddies on track for sure. It's getting tight up front. It's getting really tight, even that tight that Jarno was about to make a move into that corner over there. And you see, what they are doing now, the CPI boys, I think they need this gap. Like, I think almost Sweethom is doing this by purpose, so that he can push ERS by not catching up to Rick, to Mikkeler, if that makes any sense. But Jarno is really applying pressure here now. Really applying pressure. And it's looking closer and closer to a move being done, at least for a P2 position at the moment. Holy cow! Oh no. CPI boys got a double stack. And who's they? Oh, it's only a VSC. Or it's not a VSC. It's a safety car. It's a safety car. This is gonna get interesting. Oh, yep. One of the CPI drivers got jumped by Jarno then, since they double stacked, and this is not ideal for both for Bithom and for Uli Olaf to box like that, because I don't know, should I have... Man, it's not a lot of laps to go, man. It's just a straight line track. I don't know if everyone should have boxed there. I mean, clearly Rick is Mikkeler is in the best position to win this race. It's not going to be easy because you have those two McLarens there. They're going to do anything they can to get this victory. Hopefully they don't apply any like dirty means, but I don't think they will, since it's an event league or whatever. But yeah, interesting for sure. You have Dylan staying out as well, so that's okay. Yeah, a lot of guys boxed, a lot of guys double stacked as well, which wasn't ideal for them. I mean, it was looking like a CPA 1-2 for a bit. Possibly that Jarno could have split them up, maybe. Now it's looking like it could go anyone's way. Like, you could have the McLaren win the race if they played out the right way here. There won't be any There won't be any DRS for the remainder of the race. Thing that will happen though is that the soft runners will have so much better grip. I mean, 11 old medium tires, that's almost like pit window territory for those medium tires, whilst fresh softs, you know. So this should be doable for Mikkeler and even for Jarno to get up to second as well, I reckon. Although he's got another medium runner, like, they should be very easily to get past, considering the tire difference and everything. Question is, who's got a fresh set of meds, softs, and who's got a used set of softs? Who used all of their softs up in the qualifying is the question. But yeah, I feel for the likes of Bithom, Uli Olaf, who went from who went from P2 and P5 all the way to P8 and P9. So that's not ideal. But then you gotta remember 3 guys also stayed out, which could think of as well. Question is, I think Dylan could be in a bit of an issue here. Nah, that McLaren, what is he doing? What is that McLaren doing? I think he might even have done that purposely, you know. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. What a joke. What an absolute joke. And the McLaren, I don't know if he done that by purpose or not, but he really slowed him down, like, by a lot, you know. By a very lot. And they gotta make the move now on the... That's what I mean with the straight line, like, it doesn't matter what tires you're on, because it's just a straight line, like... And it's gonna get messy, and I'm not a big fan of this. This guy backs out though, which is good. And Tom is gonna be on a charge here. It's gonna be a lot to overtake like that now, but... But I think Tom is gonna be on a charge. I don't think it's gonna be enough for the win, but... Maybe for a P2. Should be for a P2, maybe even a P1, you know? It's like 8/10 now. I don't know if the McLarens are gonna do something stupid again, but... I don't know, I probably didn't even do it purposely, but it seemed a bit dodgy, you know? You could maybe think he tried to get that gap for his teammate or whatever. Beatham is going for the inside now. Gotta be careful though, he's gonna cover him off. He's letting Rick go, I think. No, it's not. He doesn't have the ERS, that's the problem. He doesn't have the ERS to go for the move. That is the problem for him at the moment. And that's causing issues for the rest of the field as well. I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, everyone are flashing now. Will they have enough grip to go for a move here? Does he have enough grip? It doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. The McLaren's interesting tactic. If they keep the 1-2, then great job for them. CPI 3-4, the NLR drivers got really screwed over. And I think like what causes this was the turn 1 pile up of the under safety car restart, because people went like 4 wide or whatever, and all that was because of because the second McLaren had a very poor restart, which caused the whole mayhem really. Yeah, that was interesting for sure. I'd say, but Yeah, I don't know. Here is the results, the final classifications. Up. Interesting. I am not gonna comment, because if I speak I am in trouble. But yeah. Thank you for watching. It was a good race anyways. Maybe see you next time. Maybe not.